What up, Frenchman? Good, good. How y'all doing? See y'all back with the mask on, mask up.
Your coach, Quandra, said you're making a statement. What's your statement?
I wouldn't necessarily call it a statement. I would just say I had a couple things that I had to get cleared up for myself. Business wise, just like the team, business wise, they have stuff that they had to do, and it was just something I had to do to, you know, protect myself, just as the team protect themselves. I got a family to feed also, so for me, I had to make the best decision for me. And like I said, I wouldn't say it was a statement. I'm grateful to be here, and I tell you guys that all the time. Like, I'm grateful to be here. I'm blessed to be a Seahawk. So for me, I just think it was, I wouldn't say a reset, but it was some things that I needed to patch up on my end to get figured out.
What's your plan going forward?
You say what?
What's your plan going forward?
Soon as the business, the little business thing that I got to do, soon as it's done, signed, sealed, delivered, I'll be back at practice. But it's nothing. I wouldn't call it a hold in. I would say I'm just getting some things cleared up, and I'll be back out with my teammates pretty soon.
Do you have any signs that's going to happen before the first game?
You say what?
Do you have any signals that's going to happen before the first game?
It'll happen when it happened. Me and Pete, we had a talk, so the front office, everybody upstairs understands, my coaches, my teammates, they all understand. So I don't think it's a big deal, of course, I want to be out there practice. It's not like I don't. I didn't come to camp to practice, not practice, and just do that. But like I said, I don't think it's a hold in. I think as soon as this issue is cleared up, it'll be ready to go.
Is it safe to say these are adjustments to your contract that you're wanting, and if so, what?
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't say anything like that. I would say it's more personal. It's a more personal thing. It's more of myself. So I'll just keep it at that.
Is there any chance you wouldn't be there for the first game of the season at all?
I doubt it. Like I say, I think it should be cleared up pretty soon. And me and my team, we handling that. And at the end of the day, I'm grateful to be a Seahawk, and I'm gonna be here. So I'm just saying, I think I'll be out there ready to play the first game of the season. I think you guys see me at practice pretty shortly.
If it's not cleared up by the first game, would you not play them?
I just said it should be cleared up pretty soon. So I still got 10 days, but I plan on being at practice with my teammates. You guys been around me enough to understand that I love ball. I'm gonna play ball. So, just like the organization take care of themselves, I'm taking care of my business, and I'll be back shortly.
The good thing was taking this, I don't want to call it a stand. You could have made fans wasn't able to put the game in camp. Why was it, 3 weeks, 4 weeks into camp that you decided to just?
That's how it played out. So things are changing every day, and the situation happened to change last week, and from then on, I had to do what was best for me. And I didn't expect it to be a big deal like this. I understand, you guys see me not practicing, but like I said, I got to take care of myself, and I had to get things handled up for my family. So like I say, it'll be handled soon, shortly, and I'm sure you guys can stop worrying about if I'm practicing or not.
Did your conversation with Pete change your outlook on what's going to happen?
Oh, I wouldn't say it changed. Me and my team were already having some discussions on what we needed to do anyway. So I think the talk with me and Pete was great. We cleared the air. We figured out what needed to be figured out, and we went from there. And trust me, Pete, he backed me with not the decision, I would say, to miss practice, but he knew what I needed to do, and he was all for it. And Pete, he's a player's coach, so at the end of the day, he understood that I had to go get that situation handled.
Did you want to get an extension, and are you concerned, I guess, if this is your free agent year about playing against free agents?
I think everybody wants to get an extension. You always kind of want to know some clarity, and before you guys even go and say, what about the tweet? The next tweet was, I was grateful. So, everybody wants to get an extension. Everybody wants to have that opportunity where you're gratified. And for me, it would have been special. It would have been my third deal. But I'm blessed to be on my second deal. And, I make good money. So, like I said, I'm grateful. And, hopefully things will get worked out. If not, then, we'll move on, and we'll continue to just focus on the season.
Since you brought up Twitter, what did you think of Nick Valor's rebuttal?
That's just me and him from. That's 5 years worth of being teammates. Where like I knew he would say something smart, but honestly, he got the attention off me, so I was good.
Very few of you guys veterans played in this preseason at all. I know last year was a preseason straight into the season. But do you think it matters at all that you guys didn't play? Or?
I mean, we didn't play last year either. And what we started off was 6-1, 7-1, whatever it was. So, I mean, for some young guys, it's good. But I mean, I'm year 7, bro. Like I know how to play ball. I know how to get myself ready, and I think a lot of other guys feel that way also. So, I think whatever Pete and the coaching staff have planned, we just go with that plan, and that's what they wanted to do with us.
Defense is one of the best in the NFL in the second half of the season. What do you guys feel like you do to kind of start faster and play like that early on?
I mean, I think everybody just needs to, focus on the small details and continue communicating with each other. We got to know each other, and I think the second half of the season we got better with knowing who we are, what our identity was, and how we want to play ball. And I think we started camp off that way, and it's all just kind of going and going. And we have good days, we have some bad days, but we know how to fix them. So hopefully we start off fast, and we plan on playing great defense like we did the second half of the season.
Getting to know each other. How much better do you think Jamal can be now that you guys have played together for a whole year like that?
I mean, I think it's great for him. When he came in last year, he got traded 2 weeks before camp or a week before camp. So, he came in, he had to figure out where he's going to live. He had to get to know everybody. So, I think now with him having a full off season to go over the playbook, have his iPad, be able to ask questions in meetings, and just be around, see how I see things, see how Bobby sees things and things like that. I think that's gonna make him a little bit more special, and that's what we expect from him. We expect him to do special things every week, and I think he's gonna light it up this year.
Last year, you guys took a while to get the chemistry on that defense, and obviously Jamal being here, so much other new players coming in, a lot of new faces at quarterback. Do you have any concern about potentially having that kind of similar to start the year?
I wouldn't say, too many new faces. We got some guys that's been here. We have some guys that's gonna be new here. So, I think we just got to get the communication aspect right. Make sure everybody's technique sound and know the ins and outs of the defense. I should be able to look at somebody and tell them like, hey, this, and they know exactly what to do. So I think last year with COVID, it just kind of made it hard to communicate, outside of practice. We had, like, our meeting rooms wasn't kind of the same, and now we got some time where, like, our meeting rooms are the same. We know we can go up there, we can get extra work if we need it. So, I think it should be good.
Are you looking forward to week 5 against the Rams after how the season ended?
That'll come when it come, really. I'm focused on the Colts right now, so we'll get there when we get there. But those guys know it's a rivalry. We know it's a rivalry, and at the end of the day, it's gonna be ball. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be electric. So we'll see when we get there.
What was your relationship like with Stafford when you guys were teammates?
Oh, that's my guy, man. Me and Staff usually still text like once a month. So the relationship is great. He's a great person, better person than he is player. Honestly, he's one of the guys that kind of stood on the table for me, and was, like I said, he was one of the first people to call me when I got traded. So we've always had a pretty close relationship, and like I said, we still talk now, and it's really not even about ball. It's just about how the family doing, how is he enjoying the move and things like that. But that's my guy. It's always gonna be my guy.
What do you mean you sit on the table for you?
He was one of my first fans in the building. Like I tell you guys, I was picked 200. So he would literally tell coaches, like, I see him flashing across the field, he's making plays here, and he would talk to me after practice, like maybe how I should play something a little different. So I was one of his favorites, so he kind of went to bat for me, and it was kind of cool to see, Matthew Stafford looking out for a 6th-round draft pick. Like, that's cool.
Going back to the communication in the defensive backfield, how have you seen it change from the beginning of training camp to now?
It's come a long way, we have issues, we have buzz here and there, but at the end of the day, I think it's a lot more clear now that, me and Maul is out there and Keese is out there and Ugo. So, we communicate. We're the mouthpieces. So we got to make those calls and make the corners, put them at ease and things like that. So I think it's been great. I think we still got some improving to do. We still got a week and a half. And once we dive in on this Colts film, I think it'll get even better.
Are you good with the COVID situation back in Texas with your family and friends? Is your mind at ease about all that?
I wouldn't say at ease. I still have some people, kind of battling. I have one of my high school coaches battling it right now, and he's in the hospital now. But I wouldn't say I'm at ease, but I think it could be better. And, nobody wears masks in Texas, so I think that's a little concerning. But, at this point, it's like beating a dead horse, with who we have running the state. So I just leave it at that. I just don't think it's in a great place right now.
What's the biggest difference between going against this year's offense versus last year?
I would say the tempo. You definitely can see the tempo. You can see 3 is definitely in control of the offense, So you see that. You see these guys coming to work every day, and they're putting in the work to be better. And, of course, Shane came from the Rams, so you see a lot of similarities. But, I think he has his own little niche, and I think that'll be interesting. That'll be good for us.
Anything else, guys?
Thank you. Thank you.
Good, bro.
Would you have liked to play in the preseason?
I mean, yeah, I would have liked to, but had some things going on. So, yeah, I had a couple things I was dealing with. So, I'm blessed. I'm healthy right now. So, my biggest thing is I got to stay healthy. So, just got to keep doing more. I take care of my body, so I just got to keep doing more and just keep doing the little things. And I'll stay healthy, hopefully.
What happened? Did you fall?
Yeah, no, I had a hip strain, so just practice and just did like a regular re-step and it just pulled on me a little bit. Tried to go out there another play, and it was super aggravated, so I knew that I strained it. MRI confirmed that, so that's what it was dealing with that. And yeah, took me out of training camp.
You feeling better now? Good to go?
Yeah, I feel good now.
What have you kind of thought of seeing another 5'9" guy out there playing outside and Trey Brown in training camp?
Oh, man, Trey Brown, he was looking good. He started getting comfortable at practice. He had a couple good plays against the ones against Russ and them. He's just very sticky in coverage, similar to how I am. He's sticky in coverage. He challenges receivers, and I feel like that's why they grabbed him in the 4th.
How different is your situation in the NFL right now than 12 months ago?
Oh, it's completely different. If I was on the Niners still, or if it was my rookie year or something, I probably would have had to, thug it out, just try to play on my strain. Obviously, could have made it worse, but I would have had to probably take that gamble. But being in this situation, I obviously was smart. Same as the staff, we're all on the same page. Getting me to the season healthy.
Just take a break.
I mean, yeah, that was a smart thing to do. It was a strain, so there was no point of going out there to prove myself when I'm dealing with an injury. So we just kept it smart.
How do you feel about the competition on that side with Trey and everything? Did you think you expect to be the starter, or do you know for sure what they're going to do there?
I mean, today they moved me at left corner, so Trey's at right. So, I mean, that's what I was told today. So, for me, I just work here. So, they want me to play nickel. They want me to play corner on the right, corner on the left. I'm going to do it. So, that's just what it is.
Trey Flowers was on the right side?
Yes, sir.
How much did you play over there before?
I mean, I played left corner last year some. I played several games. I was playing left corner. That was the first thing I played. Played nickel, then left corner, and then I played right corner towards the end of the season.
Did they give you a sense as to whether they're just kind of trying you out there, or if that's a more permanent switch?
I mean, from what I could tell, that's probably what I'm doing right now. So unless something else changes, I'm adaptable, but I feel like that's what I'm doing.
going back to you being as an employee, are you not now just ready to work and not thinking about the injury now? You're just 100% focused no matter which side you go?
Yeah, man, I'm all in. Obviously, I want to be smart with my body. It's a difference between being hurt and it's a difference between being injured. So, as football players, we play through all type of stuff, contusions, all type of stuff. So, it's a difference between being hurt and difference between being injured. When I'm out there, I'm considered healthy. My dog. If I'm out there, I'm healthy. So, if I'm out there, I'm healthy.
Is there balance you have to, in terms of trying to prove anything, you know what I mean, and try to accelerate that situation?
You said my fault.
No, let's go with that. What did just the camaraderie you guys have? I mean, what is that?
Yeah, those my dogs, DK, Lock. We be going at it at practice, so it's pretty fun.
More specifically, is there any rush that you have to kind of slow yourself down and try to prove yourself now that you're back on there?
I mean, honestly, I feel like I set the tone when I'm out there. Like, I focus on me. I want to be out there. If I'm out there, I'm going 100. But there definitely is times where you have to be smart. If something is feeling tight that you already injured, you got to be smart. Like, we're in the NFL. So I definitely have to talk to myself and be smart in certain situations, depending on how my body feels.
You talked about having played both corner spots. Do you feel equally comfortable on both sides?
Yeah, bro, I'm a football player. Like, I've been re-stepping on the right side because I've been on the right side, but I was just on the left today and it felt natural. So it doesn't matter to me, honestly.
Have you thought much about going into your final year of your deal?
I mean, I talked to my agent about it. Really, bro, I just really want to play this season just to prove to myself that I could play a whole season. I think that's the biggest thing for me. Not really thinking about the money or anything, just trying to just enjoy the process, really. I just feel like with all these little knick-knack, little injuries, God just keeping me humble. And then honestly, like, injuries, crazy as it sounds, it makes me more focused. So, like, I'm really locked in right now just on the season, looking forward to the season. And, yeah, I'm not really thinking about my contract. Obviously, that's in the back of my mind, but I'm not really thinking about it. I'm more so focused on just the process in the season.
Was like your JUCO stuff in Fresno and all that part of how maybe learned perseverance?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, I'm a human, bro. Like, when I get hurt and stuff, it's frustrating. When I get all these MRIs and stuff, it's frustrating. But we play football. This is a tough sport. We're pretty much crashing into each other, grown men crashing into each other full speed. We're running 20, 21 miles per hour. So, I mean, injuries are going to happen. But like you said, like what I've been through, the perseverance and everything it took, it keeps me humble. And I know that I can persevere through it. But I'll be lying to tell you that, like, I don't get down on myself, because I do get down on myself. But I definitely, just revert back to God and just get back to my focus.
One last thing. Who would you say are your funniest teammates?
Funniest teammates is for sure Diggs, the dude. I don't know if he's funny to y'all, but he's a character. Super outspoken. I'll say Diggs. I'll say Randall. He just left, but that's my dog. He's super funny. Who else is super funny? We got a couple characters. D. Taylor. Taylor's funny. He be singing all the time. Who else? I'm missing a couple guys, but I'll say those for now.
Who's the funniest reporter?
Funniest reporter? Y'all don't be cracking jokes, man. I don't know, man. I got to get to know y'all more. Y'all don't be really saying nothing funny. I'll be pretty serious when I'm up here. So y'all got to crack some jokes, man. I feel it. No problem.
How did they tell you? How did you find out?
I didn't get a call yesterday, so I knew that was a good thing. And then I just came in this morning, and I was kind of just watching the clock for the whole little bit. But around 11 o'clock, Coach Solari gave me a call, congratulated me, and I felt a whole lot more relaxed after 11 o'clock today.
How's your tracking has been just knowing
Yeah, I'm usually the kind of guy where it's like I did what I can do, and at that point it's out of my hands, and that's how I was until it started getting closer and closer, and then it was like, it was building up a little bit, but at the same time, end of the day, nothing I could have done at this point. So, just did what I could and ended up here.
What's it mean to you, given what happened in the draft?
Yeah, I mean, I knew I was better than what happened in the draft. I think, honestly, a lot of the teams probably knew I was better than that, but the other circumstances that I couldn't control, it's the same sort of thing. A lot of that was out of my hands. I did what I could do. And I knew that wherever I was going to end up going, I was going to be able to give myself a shot and compete. But yeah, I mean, it means a lot. I never doubted that I had the ability to get up here and compete with these guys. And when I got my opportunity, I showed that I could.
Can you help us understand what the health issue is and what that stems from?
Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about it. There's an irregularity in my heart that's not something that's, I went through a million tests with the combine, and when I first got here, met with the team cardiologist. It's not something that is going to, cause me to pass out or fall over while I'm doing any sort of physical activity. But that was one of the main things, and then there's been other things here and there through my career, and all together it just added up.
Fair to say though that you're comfortable and the team's comfortable, obviously, if you're out there.
Yeah, 100%.
When the draft ended and you had your choices of where to go, what made Seattle the right fit for you?
Yeah, the track record for one of giving guys a chance. I know not every team they might sign you, but there's not always a real opportunity there. And I knew there would be here. I knew it was a great organization, and through the whole pre-draft process, I had great conversations with the coaches here, and I knew they liked me as a player. So it just
What do you think you've shown them over the past month or so that put you in this position?
Sorry, one more time.
What do you think you proved to them or showed them in particular?
Yeah, so when I first got here, they started me out at guard, which is a position I haven't played a lot of, and I think I was improving a lot really rapidly, and due to some injuries, I got to work in with the second team some, and then due to some more injuries, I got to go play tackle, which is where I played my entire college career, and it did what I know how to do at tackle, and I think all that together it made a pretty good picture, especially as someone to have on this team, be able to be versatile and be able to help out now and hopefully for a couple of years to come.
Still sung the fight song with your head coach yet?
We were actually talking about it in stretch lines today. We're going to get together and go over that.
You played some left tackle too on Saturday.
Yeah.
Did you think that showed them something? Was that an important difference?
Yeah, I haven't played left tackle since my senior year of high school. But yeah, so after the Denver game, Coach Solari gave me a call on the off day and asked if I could play some left tackle. I said sure. Got a lot less reps in practice at it than I did in the game, but that was a 16-play drive, and on the 16th play was when I started settling in. It's the kind of thing. It's like anything else on the offensive line. It's the more you do it, the more comfortable you're going to get at it. So there's no doubt in my mind that I can play 4 out of the 5 positions on the line.
Who's the first person you called today?
Oh man, there were so many. My girlfriend, my parents, one of Adam Snyder used to play for the 49ers. He helped me. He helps me a lot in training. So just everybody sent out a lot of texts too. But the first were definitely my girlfriend and my parents.
Anything else, guys?
Congrats, man.
Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.